Nemesis. Hello, Elliot. Hello, Thunder. Hello, Fizzlord. What's up? Happy, almost New Year. We're almost there. Your top, thanks. I'm cold, so I'm wearing a sweater. I don't have anything ready. I'm so underprepared. Sorry, I'm a little late. I wanted to play Alan Wake for at least 3 hours. We're gonna be able to do that. I wanted to start at 3, but grocery shopping happened. So, here I am now. Ready to see naked dudes and people being stabbed. Go. Alright. How's your Saturday been? Pretty good. I spent the morning writing, which was always fun. I simulated combat last night, and it went so smoothly. I finished the first section, so I was just writing and transcribing it into the actual story, which is very fun. I wrote a particularly gruesome paragraph this morning, and I showed it to George because I thought it was really funny, and I was just very excited that it was something that could have happened because of things that had happened in my game. And he's like, you should be more gruesome. And I was like, really? I'm afraid of people freaking out. And he's like, do it. And I was like, okay. And then I did, and I was like, this is a really good paragraph. I should stop policing myself and just write whatever the fuck I want. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the new sense that I wrote and how exciting it is to write about people getting their eyes gouged out. Yeah. You haven't been able to make it to an Alan Wake 2 stream because the Alan Wake 2 stream didn't happen. I was trying to play Alan Wake and my PC was like, oh, Alan Wake, I remember that game. It's super buggy and it was just a mess. So, hello, Iceman Prime. Welcome. Thank you for lurking. So that didn't happen. Oh, fuck, that's not the right button. I was going to play it, then it was a whole thing, and I had to, refund it from the Epic Store, and then I bought it on, the PlayStation Store instead, and then it was taking forever to download, so then we just wound up playing Control anyways, which is the same universe. We heard Poets of the Fall play, and I was like, hey, that's Old Gods of Asgard, so... Thanks so much, Iceman. You missed it all together. It was just more Control, so you didn't really like miss anything. Also, hello, Bobic. Theoretically, it could be any game. It should work because this time we're playing it on the PS5, and the PS5 version is like way more. I believe what it was originally for. It's just a bad PC port, I guess, which is such a shame. But well, stable? Stable which what? I actually went and copped a physical copy of Control for PS5 today. Oh, really? Played it on Game Pass, but hello? On monitor. Oh, the PS5 being more stable? Yeah, because it's the system generally. Then port a lot better. We're almost there. I just have to restart my PlayStation 5. You tried playing some Resident Evil 0 today, you kept dying. Alan Wake 2 runs great on PS5, she won't have any issues. You're excited for Alan Wake 2? Me too, Ellie! It'll be great. Job, it's always hard. Very excited about today. Excited to start Alan Wake 2 finally. Last stream of the year, which is crazy, but time isn't real anyways, so it doesn't really like mean too much. But excited to play this. And then after this, we are gonna have our movie night in the Discord, our last movie night, since movie nights have been happening again. We're gonna be watching Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Rings, I wish we were watching Lord of the Rings. We're watching The Hobbit, the Battle of Five Armies. And then next weekend, we're gonna be watching Barbie, which will be very exciting. And then, after that, tonight in the Discord, we will be playing, Lethal Company. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's go, Alan Wake! Barbie's great. I love Barbie. I think I've 2 times? Maybe just 2 times. Love Barbie. Very excited to watch it again. Hello, Lord H&M. Let's go! Excited. Roll to the bottom? Yes. I'm really fast at reading, guys. Hello, Nick is here. Hat, you have a question? What is your question? My display does, but it was making it laggy. Actually, well, if I'm this close to 69, I might as well. We can do quality. Can I put the mic closer? It seems like my microphone is not loud enough for some reason. I don't really know why all of a sudden my mic is like not as loud as it could be. Want your ears to bleed? This is all I could really do. It's as loud as I can get it. Is your computer you want to go deaf listening? But that doesn't sound very fun. If you die, you won't be able to hear me anymore. Been watching other streamers playing Lethal Company. How is that? Should I stream our Lethal Company shenanigans tonight? Then you were starting episode 30 of Critical Role. I love Critical Role. I'm one episode behind. Then I started streaming. Oh, hey! What's up, Cobra? Did someone say Critical Role? I know, right? Sometimes I looked back on like my year and like things that I've been doing, and I was like, Baldur's Gate 3 was just something that was always going to happen to me with like all the obsessions. I was already obsessed with Dungeons and Dragons, and it just transferred over. Alas, what it is. All right, we're just gonna keep all of this. I like the haptic feedback. Send you something shortly. The encounters, yes, please. Steph, you should join our Lethal Company sessions at some point. Literally, message me. I'm so down. I love playing Lethal Company. I wish AWACS was a more common term, but I love being the ship control person, which I have because of wonderful community member Shrek, who I should also shout out because he's always shouting me out. Shout out to Shrek. You should follow him. He streams Lethal Company a lot. I played Lethal Company with him and his friends, and it was a ton of fun. His friends taught me how to do AWACS, which is just like the ship commander person. So I think that I'm decent at it. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to monsters, but I think I do a pretty good job being the ship person. You did play some Lethal Company last night with Shrek? Nice. Shrek was cool. That was a fun session. I'm sorry I didn't enjoy it. I was so absorbed in playing. Part of my thinking. I was busy. I was playing D&D. I was running out of my dice. So, look at my pretty dice, guys. They look so pretty here. Hold on. I'm gonna jump here really quick. So that I can, I can hit the button. Look at my pretty dice. So nice. But yeah, my dice were spread out all over the place. I was fucking playing solo D like a nerd. Reason to be sorry, I died a lot as I usually do in games. So many colorful dice. Yeah, that's only like 4 of my sets. That's less than half of my dice. I have so many. I die in Baldur's Gate 3. I die in Lethal Company. I die in Resident Evil 0. I always try to avoid dying as much as possible. How I am. Colorful dice. I absolutely love the slow transformation in Dice Goblin and DM life this year. I know, it's just something that was like meant to happen. I knew that I would be a Dice Goblin. I knew that I would, and then like when I started really playing D&D, it was just like, you play D&D, you're gonna need dice. So I do love, I'm very much enjoying DMing. I'm very excited to DM more. So, hey. I love DMing and I love writing, so. Hey, what if I made some Baldur's Gate 3D, like, one-shots? Would people want to be a part of that? All of our tabs could just, like, play together? Wouldn't that be fun? Anyways, your eyes peeled. I'll cook something up. How many die you have? Like, over 200? Definitely not that many. Thunder having a rough time. Dice Goblin cosplay? What would that even be? Should I use D&D Beyond to help my characters? You could use it, but D&D Beyond, unless you have access to the player's handbook on the website, will not give you everything. I recommend... I could help you make a character. It's easier when you have someone who can like sit down and explain the process to you. But D&D Beyond isn't necessarily the greatest resource. It's a good template if you have all the resources, but I'm personally a big fan of just downloading the character sheet and doing it like fashion way when I first my first ever D&D. Where you roll everything. So because you can just look up everything by googling it. But D&D Beyond will not, like, if you click on a drop-down window, they will not give you all the options because you have to pay to have all the books, which is kind of a bummer. So D&D Beyond is great if you have connections to people who have all of the content, but that's a lot of money. Stealing the one-shot idea, I told you, LMAO. What? Google's always a good resource. Yeah, Google is a great resource. It can be like fairly helpful, but like if people wanted to do like a character creating session, that is something that I could set up. I could also just make a YouTube video at some point. I'm planning maybe next year returning to YouTube, a little making content. But we could do like, I don't know, we could do like a live stream or something. Where I could be like, hey, we'll have a VOD. You know, wouldn't it be helpful if I was like, hey, let's do character creating on stream, and then I streamed creating a character, and then I saved that VOD, and then I was just like, hey, create a character with me on D&D. This is how we're gonna create a character. So, because I sat down and helped Kel create a character, so I created a tabaxi that I will run whenever I am a PC in a one shot in the Discord someday. But yeah, character creating is more fun when you have someone that can, or have like a guide, and I don't know of any. I'm sure there's people out there that are guides, but hey, I want to guide you, so there's also that too. Humble Bundle does D&D stuff sometimes too, so that is something to look out for. I do have all the content. Pencil and paper is the best way. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't think that it's necessarily like too difficult. There's like still some things. Plus, it's like there's some things that like I'm not 100% sure of too, so it's always good to like go back and like refresh memory. I just had to generate. I created. Can I show you guys real quick before we dive into Alan Wake? We're gonna get this out of the way. I did also have to make many characters of my own because I am running my own one shot. Guys, really quick. Since I am running my own one shot, I have my own folder in my shit that is my D&D things. So I did generate all of these character sheets, so I just like created my own characters as well. This is utilizing D&D Beyond because I have the player's handbook and a couple other things. I had access to some things, but I just like created. I mean, I've had Astarion and Freya, but I created how many? 11 items. So like I created 9 characters like in the past like 2 to 3 days of just generating characters. So, but D&D Beyond auto calculates like a couple of those things, but like creating characters and quickly deciding like the shit that they have and all that stuff is something that I've been doing. It would be fun for people to create characters, and it'd be good for people who want to join like in one shots in the future so that people have their characters pre-made. So yeah. Anyways, hey, let's dive into Alan Wake.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
It's so smooth. This is what it's supposed to look like.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
I just hear Dr. Darling.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
How's the volume? He's naked! I forgot to turn on the option for him to have underwear. Twitch gonna be mad at me? Don't look, don't look, don't look. Don't look at his butt, guys. Can I change that? Get trouble. Powers that be. Graphics. Oh no, I can only change it in the main menu. Alright. Don't look at his butt too much. Is it straight hentai game they have an issue? Okay. I can't do anything. Oh well. That's fine. Hold on. I'm surprised you never tried to create a light novel or manga. I've drawn comics and I have made many stories. I have not completed many things, but I will be completing this monster of what was supposed to be a short story in the next couple months, I'm sure. But yeah, and then I'll probably publish it. So if people wanted to actually read shit that I've written, my fucking fanfic, look forward to it. Happen. Your big goals is to make a campaign. I don't know if I could campaign though. Naked man? We don't know. I will report if nobody else reports. Should be fine. With how many outright naked streamers they're not banning lately, we can roll some man ass. Yeah. I heard there's a new meta of people buttering casserole dishes. Oddly enough. I know I could look around, but I'm trying to give this man some sense of, like, the word dignity? Hey. I'd be so freaked out if I saw a naked dude in the woods. I'd be like, what the fuck? Legit, I was watching a friend's gaming clip on Twitch and automatically streaming up one of the streamers wearing basically nothing. I suppose, but once again, I don't have problems with that content. I just think that Twitch should better provide the content. I was like, kids are on this site, man. Yeah, like I think I've said it before, but we put that black curtain at the back of the shop for people to make that content. Oh my goodness! It's a deer. Oh my god! Alan, why are you terrorizing this poor guy? I had mentioned this when I played it on the PC version, but sudden imagery like that does not faze me. Which occurred a lot in the original Alan Wake, but a lot of the time weird shit was going on with the graphics of the first Alan Wake, so I just kind of became really desensitized. I could sprint, but would I want to? Why run? Pretty stormy, foggy. Game is definitely creepier than Alan Wake 1. I sure hope so. Alan Wake 1 was just straight comedy for me. It's the guy, it's the guy. I don't think much is gonna outright scare you. No, it's too realistic to scare me. As I've said many years ago when playing Faith, and as I repeat over and over, the scariest things are the things that you let me imagine. You can't show me the horror. You have to let me imagine it. It's the only way I could be scared. Didn't know Alan was a chunky guy. I thought he was slimmer. This is not Alan. I don't know who this is, but it is not Alan. I'm really excited to see this upcoming scene. What are we supposed to do here? Because last time I just kind of ran into them. Did I try to run away? Oh, we get shot. Interesting. They sound like the other enemies from the first game. Who has seen the season? Saw him. nitpick that. I don't have to nitpick that. That's fine. That's just me being weird about how to extract a heart from a corpse, but whatever. Anyways. Other things that scare me are Imagine or IRL. Things like getting fired. This scene is so much better now that I know the full context. What was that festival in Alan Wake 1? It was Deer Fest. Alan Wake 2. Amazing. Deer Fest After Dark. Oh yeah. Dirge thoughts coming through on Maine. Literally, I've mentioned it before. No, I need to stop being weird.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Just work stuff.
Right.
Or their moms
Well,
were.
Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom,
Fuck
it's
yeah, Night
so
Springs.
good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
We play as a mom.
I love you both.
I hope so.
This is what happens when you go on work
I
trip,
think
Mom.
so. I love this.
Love you too. And Steph,
The
Casey,
neon
tell him
sign
to stop
behind me.
brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Cauldron Lake. Camping clothes. Oh my god, wait! Hey, that's Sam Lake! What's he doing in the car?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
They're so in sync. They're definitely partners.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just
Oh,
as
we're
we arrive in
FBI.
town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
Starbucks? They're in the Pacific Northwest. That's definitely Starbucks.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
You want me to turn it
your
up?
alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Max Payne VA rip.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Turn one. This is very much like Control. I like the bold text. Well,
Worth memorizing.
my weird beefing is that if you're gonna cut into someone's chest in order to extract their heart, you can't aim for
I should
here.
take a look at that map.
Your sternum is located here. There's bone here. So if you want to extract the heart here, your best chance is to cut like more underneath the rib cage so you can reach under, because you're gonna have to reach under unless you crack the sternum to break it open. Or you could, the heart is within the rib cage. So your best bet is to cut underneath, and then you'll have to shove your hand up and in. And then you would have to cut around. Like, the heart looked so clean. I was like, there should be a little bit more stuff around the heart if you're extracting it in that way. There's a little bit more, there's a lot. When you're rummaging around in the body to get into where the heart is, there's a lot. There's not just there's the stuff in the, but anyways. I should play more ETS too. It's relaxing. I can listen to Critical while I do it. You should do it. He also voices Trench in Control. Does he really? That makes sense. Not with just a knife, at least. Nightmare Territory. Cauldron Lake. Witch's Hut! I have my home here. Witchfinder Station. Cauldron Lake. Witches. Bony-legged path. Parking lot. Rental cabin. Alright. Hello, Foo. Bonesaw. I mean, this is made with, like, a little bit, I mean, that, and then there's, like, cartilage at the bottom. I'm pretty sure, like, if you use, like, the butt end of something, you could probably, if you crack it, you know, you could also peel it. Like, it's not. You could, if you really wanted to, shatter those bones to like unearth it, but it's just too clean if you're going to be bypassing. Thunder, thank you so much for giving
I
us
think
sub
I
to
hear
food.
someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
25% off subs until the end of the year, right?
Hey, over here.
Hey,
Hey
that's
there.
it. Cauldron Lake
Agent
rental
Casey,
cabin.
right?
Agent
Sheriff
Casey.
Baker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Thank you.
Oh, there it is.
Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga.
Seems you already know my
Oh, nice.
partner, Alex Casey.
And that's Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Yes.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
It sounds like Barry. I could use. Alright. That's interesting how it shows up like there. I can say more about this conversation, but I refuse to even come close to spoiling anything about this masterpiece of a game. No worries. Who needs Christmas gifts when you can have New Year's subs? I'm trying to turn off my
Thank you.
my things. Oh, Thunder, thank you for giving a sub to Yuna. And hello, Yuna. Welcome in. Hi, hello. Because I wanted to turn off alerts. I just don't want them ruining the ambiance. I miss you too. How have you been? How are you? This. Okay, let's listen. Hi.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
Yes, tell me about the
I
heart.
was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
All right, all right. Am I doing things to make changes for 2024? Hell yeah! Hopefully good changes. Hopefully good things. How has life been? What have you been up to? Anything fun or exciting or notable? It's a long time since we've like chatted, like hung out. I hope you've been doing like super well. I think you started streaming recently, right?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around
This
the
is
woods
yes?
at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Baker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right. I started strumming and I got an artist job making assets for VTubers. Oh wow! Nice job. That's awesome.
Are they gone? These fucking out-of-towners. They just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still
I think
hear you.
Barber.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a con.
You know each other? Ace and Una?
3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Whoa. You can access the keyboard inside the mod. palette. Thornton is salty? Sure is.
The Mind Place.
Mind
My
Place, not
version
Mind
of
Palace.
the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Nice.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Bring
Worth
up
taking
murder.
another look.
I love it. This is what my own brain looks like, but it's so much messier. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bride Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Enough for you to navigate? Let me navigate then. Journal dissemination. All in. Murders. Finding the connections will help our murder method. Slight differences. Loading only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Test exposure to water post. Two of the victims had bruised, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Gash in the chest, heart missing. Ah! They've cut through the ribs. They must fall through quite a bit. I mean, ribs are not the hardiest of bones. Side of nature. Chest trauma. Victim, hard to confirm due to body. All bodies. Loading the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. Is bloating really indicative of drowning? Wouldn't they bloat? Also put them in water for a long amount of time after death. Victims, all victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Head lane, dentist, stab wound, bloating, bruised wrist. 10, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake. Some organs missing. Patient stated the body does not match 8% in found 2 weeks ago. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, tattoos. I think this is the guy that we were found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound, cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Okay. Killer's profile, postmortem tattooing on body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. No discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Oh. Cases. There are none. Map. Goals. Get to the crime scene. Deputy. How many? Wine in your Mind Palace. Pistol. Fridge. Water cooler. Can't see. Good horror games always have fucked up. That's her daughter. Partner. Coffee. Apple. Apothic.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Does not pause the game.
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge.
Try.
Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Rampage, rental cabins, unidentified man attacks Sunday, and idyllic barbecuing. Violently interrupted Saturday as a packed park visit, causing chaos and destruction. Destruction, not destruction? The incident left 3 people, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. Whether the attack was large, Bright Falls police yet to make local residents. Witnesses of the crime were visited, one of whom said, 1 minute we were laughing at marshmallows. Next, we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. What was going on, so we were running in the opposite direction, said Kurt. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly, my dog starts barking his head off, and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. I'll ever feel safe again. A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin you have rented with. The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in the company's brochure and on the website. It was real nice. State of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Bright Falls' own virtual camp. Sally Upton's whole family erupted match this weekend, which soccer town. So, brave new world we live in. Sharing on as she want to imagine the game. All the information for Highway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete. Judges online. Bright Falls congratulates. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are around the corner. Been taking your vitamin D? Probably not, but for all of you thinking, gotta be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health, so get on out there and just do it. Don't forget a flashlight in case it's dark. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears, she said. I must have asked, am I dreaming? At least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dog's dead, their cat's eaten, and so it felt real good to give some good news. If Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure, but, well, that's all I should say about that. Yeesh, poor Coffee Bean. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not fuel the wildlife. Leave space.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Super uncared for. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake. That's very well. Interesting. Campgrounds.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, nice. I could just, like, fuck off. Hello? I can't fuck off. How unfortunate. Oh well. I go this way? That! Are these God's eyes? I haven't seen something like this, like, ever. When I was, like, a kid, and my mom and dad, maybe just my mom, took me to Lake Tahoe in California. They had, like, a weaving arts and crafts section where we took 2 sticks and some yarn, and they taught us how to, like, make they look just like this, because they're just 2 sticks and a cross, and you make them, and I think they called them God's eyes. But, like, and it was, like, really fun, and so we just, like, wove a whole bunch of them, and I've never seen them anywhere else. But these look just like that, and they're just, like, hung. Huh. Bizarre. And such a random... It never comes up, obviously. They look like that's what they are, and they're hung all over the place. There's a ton of cool details in this game. It's weird and cool how they combine American and Finnish stuff together. I don't know what it is or where it came from, but I remember doing random arts and crafts things for it. Mortar Falls. Powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. Churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is able to have used to travel through the night sky. What did you heat up? It smells so good. I completely forgot about food. Oh. Okay. What else is there to snack on?
Is that a
Oh,
kid's
yeah!
lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Alex
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
does?
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Oh, interesting. My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Fragment. Upgrade weapons? I can upgrade my pistol with a manuscript? Okay, sure. I don't even know how to use my gun yet. Sure. Alright. They're pretty rare, so be picky about what you upgrade, at least in my experience. Okay. So. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Brown.
Damn.
It's starting to
Should've
rain?
brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
I'm not talking to you.
If they did,
That's fast.
next coffee's on me.
Dialogue right. Going that way? Map. Okay.
One more time.
Sure, we'll go. More realistic to walk. Let's walk. General store, Cauldron Lake. This place looks fucked up.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Sure. Can I go inside the store?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Here in a second. I don't know what the fuck. Poker chip? Monday, September 3rd. Activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some compromised by the fielder. That's itself, by the fielder. 9-4. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, 9-5. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on dark and oh. You know, on stream. I don't know why. Oh, out in my mind now. Kind of eat away from me. It's so weird seeing Alex Casey because I'm just like, that's Sam Lake. I saw Sam Lake in person before anything else, so now I just see him. But didn't they? Isn't Sam Lake the face for Max Payne also?
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
This makes me think of Disco.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidence. Image begins a new line of investigation. Cauldron Lake. Body's been found. Perfect timing. Needs to investigate. Prompt a new question. Detectives are offered to orderly. Oh. Murders and the Alex Casey lunchbox. Examine. Select body to progress.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Selected. Covered. Ow. Chest trauma. Straps.
Nah.
I not. Okay, hold on. Things made. Indicates live when. What do I do with that one? Because it's not. Okay, there we go.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. Resolve the open question. Unlocked abduction. Answer your investigation. controls by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
By who?
Doesn't look right.
Found your brighter than fire someone. Okay. I oddly really enjoyed putting stuff on the board. Now that I understand what I'm doing, it's really satisfying. Like looking at it.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Pepe Silva vibes. Hey, I need to watch that. Tripod. Oh.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay. Later. Okay. Blood splatter on the wall.
Nah.
Not for the victim? Oh, I'll do this one. For the killers. Multiple sets of footprints. Hello, Rex! Belated Merry Christmas as well. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer is alone. Where's the beer? Tripod. I guess with the killers.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present at messy crime of passion? I think it's pretty. Waiting. Oh, well. Oh.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13
FBI?
years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
Is he the guy from the first game?
Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
The psycho guy from the first game? The one that, like, the police officers had to be like, you're FBI, but you're out of control. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, he did keep calling Alan Hemingway. Yeah, he was an asshole agent.
So you knew our victim.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Huh. Critical contents available in the Mind Palace? Nice.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Alan.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Alan Wake happened that year. The person and the game. Nightingale went off the deep end, fired him. Trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim was. Some victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
FBI agent questionable at time of disclosure. Taking out the spot, having a cold one.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling to get inside the heads of suspects. Her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA.
This reminds me of Control, like a lot.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Playing control isn't required, but adds a lot to the game. Yeah.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
How's she coming to the production?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. I feel that Nightingale came. Why now? After 13 years. Where's he been? That's over.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Finish my Robert. Sorry. I had a busy morning, so not eat before stream. I completely forgot. I had ramen for lunch at work yesterday. Polished off the rest. Alright. Now that I'm fed, let's go investigate this lake.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
All good.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
How do you know they're called the Bookers?
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
There we go. Both my mom and my younger sister brought ham Christmas Eve, still working on those leftovers. You guys like ham? I'm not like the biggest. A lot of people. Look! Dice! 4d6. 12d20. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly. 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my ama on the porch of the trailer. Got in the car and drove. Starry night, not much expected. It led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron. I tried to find the thought, right emotion, right thoughts, combination to have it all aligned to happen. Terrified it would. Didn't. Not this time. Frustrated, but and the sky, the shapes, the objects, nothing. When I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. Faded fast. Got ready to drive back. I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. Him. I know it is. You know, I'm getting close. I'm on the right track. Right to come to Bright Falls. Everyone at home are fans of UFOs and you. The only guide to spotting unidentified. I have always had chicken. Oh, look, another one. How do you like the knitting, bro? I didn't mean. Painted rocks? Oh no, they're like yarn bombs. A lot of these. All over the place. A lot of that stuff is yarn made. Keep hitting up because in Control, that's how you access the map. Okay, this is its own side thing. Oh, if I hit the other side? Oh, okay, there we go. Sounds good. Home cooked or bucket of KFC chicken? Home cooked chicken, generally. Growing up,
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
what it is.
Please,
Like a thick
Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't
Wow.
get it.
Yes, you do.
Ha ha. That's okay. But the other. Yeah. Growing up, I did eat a lot of KFC chicken, though. I didn't realize so many people didn't like coleslaw. Because I grew up eating KFC and KFC coleslaw with chicken. Or not with chicken, with rice. And I thought it was weird. Still a big fan of KFC. What did Buddha say to the dog vendor? I want one everything. Oh my god. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. So funny. Okay. Yes, unless I want to go to the witch's hut, which I sure do. I'll take it. Okay. Yes. Of course I want to go. Here lives the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Hope it does. well taken care of. Giant cauldron. Okay. I got pushed. Hello, Lord Heisenberg.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The north side. But that case was...
Behind.
Forest.
There he is.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Okay. You're gonna say that every time. Maybe I should. Damage we're playing in 30 FPS. Which is good. I do believe so. FPS.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart.
Interesting.
A strange echo of owl murder.
It is. Alright. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. Including a doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. Drowned, that her dropped ladle grew into a strange, named witch. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. Not a witch before, she was one now. Killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she summoned him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Good for her. Is there a heart here?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Victim, one of the FBI Special Robert Nightingale. Hey, this is a manuscript! Gone missing here, 13 years, suddenly turned up. This is like one of Alan's manuscripts. Fucking. Why it's all wobbly and shit.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
See that look on your face? This game is hooking you. One of us, one of us.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Yes.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
I wonder if the typewriter is an object of power.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
It's of you.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Alan!
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Ooh!
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Pine Palace? Rock? What? He walked through a boulder. Doesn't make sense. Trail has gone cold. What? It... There. I can't put it there. I'll
I
just
think he
slap
came
it there.
from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Many unknowns. Doesn't make sense. Asking wrong questions? Else here. Words. Words. Felt like a message. So the killer is watching us? Game on. Well, not the killer.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
More to do. Oh, profile.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Of your
Something was
chest?
put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Time to stick our hands in his body. Or what happened? Might have been.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Autopsy time? Yeah, Oh, there. Note inside mentions knitting. How do they know I knit? Just a coincidence?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
Very
It's all
Hannibal
about control.
by design.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Ah.
A creepy twig sculpture?
That's the necklace that's wearing. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespasser. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano. Sinkhole. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural, much more intentional. I say the lake's not formed, design, and it has a purpose. Lake, hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake. Harry, know it. First drawing waterline, real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline engineered structure, strange.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Touching the
You remind me of a
sculpture.
dream I had.
Fucked up deer. Fucked up deer. Faith by Aaron had fucked up.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Alright. Let's go dig around in this chest.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Okay, having a conversation. Oh, we're sending it to the morgue. I'm not doing the digging. Let's get the body back.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and
Yes!
called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Oh, dear diner.
Oh,
Isn't
and
that where
they've
that
got
girl
a
was?
key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Just died in Resident Evil 0 again. Hey, Mike. What's up?
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Killed by a giant bug. A loot bug? Oh, that part. Wow.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Becca's first true love, the giant
A lunchbox
centipede.
again. Who's
there's-
leaving these out here?
They're freaking everywhere. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. You guys know I have a phobia of centipedes. About that. Anyway. I believe the Oh Dear Diner was where that one girl was. About. There. Double check. Not a phobia of bugs, a phobia of...
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Art. You guys have any phobias?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Rarest wildlife in the past. Finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. Fence was to climb over with proper gear and skill, which I think is best. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive ground. So cute. A bit late in this, I can catch up before it begins its south. Notice interesting behavior surrounding life. Be alarmed and swarm around the lake. Sounds scary. I could run. I'd have to find another spot. Some sounds are foliage stunning. Must come back and had to stop and see them off. My trees are better than a peep drunk guy staggering around. Drugs? At my desk. Spot. So annoying. When I was younger, I was spooked by spiders. Now I'm not too sure. A friend of mine has a really bad phobia of spiders. When we play company, they have arachnophobia option enabled. My dad also has it. But I don't blame him because spiders in the Philippines get fucking massive. I saw that weirdo guy. I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Wild dogs or something. Wrong? Rabies? Lots of leaves, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is right in the is really not right about this. I had an ex who got mad at me once because she freaked out about a spider we saw outside, and I was like, well, at least it's outside, that's where it belongs. Why did she get mad at you for that? But it's true. But it is true. Has anyone here ever played Grounded? I have heard of Grounded, but I've never. Still not sure, TBH. Sometimes you pick the wrong dialogue option and you're not sure exactly why that is.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
This is our car. Rifles. Yeah, it was definitely a -10 dialogue option. Oh my gosh.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Wow, this place looks the same.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
It honestly just looks a little more run down. Trying to shoot Billy, shotgun. Here's the Oh Dear Diner.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna fucking run around. There's so much to look at here. Historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as a part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use for years and bravely stood the test. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory, log by log. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in customers ever since. If I make it awkward, you fall. Crash Rebecca. Like, she's mine now, sorry. Would you ever want to go to this town if it existed IRL? I think it does. Content creator Queen Quaylog, also known as Ingenue, is amazing and beautiful, and I love her a lot. Visited this area. She resides in the Pacific Northwest, and I believe her and her friends went to where this place is based off of, as well as the diner, the Oh Dear.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Fall agents
Be right
celebrate
back.
Deer Fest
Got
like a happy harvest. Look, no farms, just drive out of town. Concerning the last year's incidents, adults are asked not to bring alcohol to this incident. Dog that's missing, cat that's missing, blocking us lives with natural disaster. For sale, underwater metal detector gear, boating station. So, Life is Strange also takes place in the Pacific West. Happening.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. My best friend is.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale.
I would have loved to.
Just tuning in, you're listening.
Oh my god, is Pat Main the guy from before?
Brought to you by Davis Family
I feel like the town itself is fictional, but they definitely were inspired by real West towns.
By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes? Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely
Right.
seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Deerfest is coming, rain or shine, and that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever. Yes, I like this parade because they're one slope in the shape of a swan. The whole neck and everything. A very large swan. So you're a fan of swans?
Stuff they're saying.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after
National
this next
Nightmare.
song
Oh,
by the rock and roll
I got a new
sensation,
song.
National Nightmare.
I'm about to get muted again. Every time I play Remedy games, I'm just gonna get muted because I listen to actual music in the games. Oh no! Okay, running away from that now. The picture of the diner that she's taking a photo of just like made me diner. I always wanted a shirt that said this on it. I don't know. This was an idea I had ages ago, but I would wear like road signage as shirts. I think that I have thought this for a while. I really want that to be a thing.
I need bolt cutters.
Was just an old road sign from the first place I ever worked. I think also just having like road signs is bolt cutters. What is this? A Resident Evil game? It's a horror game. You always gotta have them. Flooded. Flooding happening. Scary to see the water come up. Hangs up in your kitchen? Hell yeah. One-way fares.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Gonna get tired of hearing that. Run everywhere. Was nothing though, so I should.
Coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Get percolated coffee world.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Who did the mocap for him? They were having a good time. Fresh. Yeah, I recognize that area.
Oh,
Even
dear.
flooded.
Cute.
Coffee World, get percolated. I recognize that.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Oh, how nice.
It's Washington's finest.
Be Sheriff Breaker. It's just green. It says Georgia Experiment Station. That's awesome. I had a gay friend in college who stole one of those men at work signs. That is so funny. Had it hanging in his roommate's living room. Amazing. If I open up, oh, hi, Steph. Hi, Raging. What's
Nice
up, dude?
to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
I know.
Mulligan
I'm
and Thorpe
craving
are still
coffee.
on
I'm
about
just
that?
drinking some.
No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I don't
I'll
think
see what they
coffee
have to
is calmer.
say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
You have 2 more K-cups left. Do you like?
Can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Have
It'll
some
take your mind off.
pie. Can I turn on the jukebox?
Hey, how's it going?
Jukebox is out of order! Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. It's a shame, right, Purse? Hello, Eli. Nothing much starting with Salt and Danganronpa. Did you finish it? I did not finish it, but we did finish chapter 5. Guys. Hey.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
I was...
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks.
Nice one.
They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it.
Oh, what'd you find?
The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Oh, she's a writer?
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here.
Alan Wake
And
went
Lake,
missing
getting some
here!
details. Perfectly legal.
Fine, Palestine. Radiant.
cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace.
No,
The
purse
symbol
is not
is
much
2
for hugs.
triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back.
Mom, you're gonna knock my
and
dice over.
Finders Keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
It's crazy how she just figures this out.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
The genius? Yeah, she makes Sherlock look like a noob. I wish we could see how she's able to deduct these things, and I feel highly critical about it, especially because of the analysis that H-Bomber Guy did of Sherlock. Benedict Cumberbatch, yep. Hi, Ace. I want to know. I don't want you to magically know things. I want you to freaking tell me how you're able to deduce these things. Killer profile. The Bookers described multiple attackers wearing ear masks, chanting, and tearing into the ground with knives.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Where are the head pats? Bench? Stop a cult. Their ideology, their goal, their members. Fits. What kind of cult? Hiding their faces aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Option. Ball. A lot of them. Or not a lot of them. The purpose. Marking territory, warning. Feels derivative. Kind of a horror movie. Gotta go play a bad Final Fantasy movie? Know where he is. There's a lot of equipment just around. For this game, it's a banger. Thank you. Excited. Where it goes. Now we have to. Okay.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
She's not going to explain it? Girl.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Bright Falls Blend.
Would even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
This is lore. That's what this is.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
No, she doesn't.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
The fuck?
Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Yo, is your story being rewritten right now? just got a voicemail from her daughter. What are some conversions you could do? Oh, hell no. So lost. Got a cold necklace. About that. Very confusing. At the beginning of the game, we listened to a voicemail of Saga's daughter. Like, oh, sucks that you gotta be away, Mom. But, like, I look forward to seeing you get back.
A
Like, they
cult
talk to each
murdering
other.
a man is pretty extreme.
God.
Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
The facial expressions are really... Arms? Gun, and I have ammo. Bracelet made by Logan. Yeah, Logan's our donor. Guided, we're... Solved. Subtle ending. This is subtle. Badge of pride.
All
Hey,
set.
real beneficial.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Yes.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Grand.
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Oh my god, stop! Do not talk about D&D this game. I will be insufferable.
Yeah, real important guests.
Plotting.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
It's everywhere. It's even in
Hey,
this
what do you
game.
know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
It's over here. How much of... Nothing. I didn't think Alan Wake would awaken Steph's deep love. Yo, they brought it up, not me this time. Believe it or not. Oh.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as
Crazy
possible.
seeing familiar places.
Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Oh my god, it's exactly the same. This is crazy.
I'll be right with you.
I love stuff like this. I love revisiting
Just here to
places
pay my
in
ticket.
later games, and they're like exactly the same, except like they're just like way better graphics.
How are you?
Wait, okay. Gotta explore all these rooms. I love seeing familiar places in these schools. Yeah, literally, it's so fucking cool. I love it. Yeah. Jeez.
Agent?
Hi. When does this take place? These computers look old as shit. Look at that. I had a freaking monitor that looked like that growing up.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. Is only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season.
Also, it's bear season.
Oh no, a bear.
What is this?
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide?
What?
Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences.
Unforgettable is right.
That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine.
What?
And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters.
Oh my god!
You think of it.
How are they airing this?
Take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls.
Bro!
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
This is so good. Oh my god, it's holding a coffee thermos.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Amazing. These commercials are the best. That was incredible. I was like, wow, the acting is very off. I dig it, but when he punched the bear, I was fucking sold. That was phenomenal. That was incredible. That was the greatest commercial I've ever seen. Oh my god.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Bathroom? Why are you... I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Must protect Remedy? Does Remedy need protection? Well...
I can't get through this.
They've changed how the holding cells looked. They've added a whole other row of cells.
They locked up an innocent man. I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
I wonder,
Believe me,
when's the
right?
last commercial that hit me that hard? I mean, commercials and ads are all the same thing. Yeah, some funny stuff on TV. Protect it with my life? I'll protect Valerian. Baka. Alright, let's go to the morgue. This was like a safe room. Remember that.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Certification and perform autopsy. What do you have to do? What are the prerequisites for that? Can I become certified to perform autopsies?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
No, I like Alex.
I can't say I feel the same.
Ah. Go to the cell phones, but not the... Something they say. That's something that's said somewhere. Have I always said that? Painkillers and a battery pack. Stealing shit as an FBI agent? Fuck. Listen, I am not stealing, I am confiscating.
doesn't budge.
You guys pay your light bill?
Okay.
Come into me stealing? I'm
Let's
not
take a look at outpatient.
stealing. I'm confiscating.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Why is it on the floor, guys? Place for me to wash my hands before I begin performing this. Not care about.
Can't be opened on this side.
Sometimes you do what you gotta do. The higher clearance. It's on her, right? It's what authorities do. Right, well. Glad the heart is there. Like, the heart just looks so clean.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
That is.
There's writing on here.
And on the heart? Oh, yeah, there is.
Can't make it out.
Good. How'd they manage that? Okay. Like they cut through his ribs. It does look like they did saw through his ribs. Must have shoved that knife part. Look, all these maps. Sheriff Station, undiscovered map. A map of the sheriff station? I need this.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
I don't have the stomach for that kind of work. I am insane. I had considered becoming a surgeon because I found that I can stomach this work very well. Body's been prepped, ready for examination. Learn about the body. Art. Writing. Write this on art. Impressive? I don't know. It's just how I am. I don't get really squicked out by it. I let surgeon staff operate on my heart best that I could. Feel like my attention to detail and all of that stuff would have made me a good surgeon. Chest ripped open. Back to there.
No.
Text is smudged.
Oh wait, her and
Looks
Scooby
inverted.
already have. Oh.
Heart can't have been marked before removal.
No, that's impossible. There's no way. Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have time? Does punch text. Heart. Long-term water exposure. Cause of death? Well?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Chest trauma. Your cause of death. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. Ventured. Alright. Internal examination time, baby. Hey, you should probably put gloves on, girl. Best. The page! No gloves. We're just raw dogging it.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Hunted Saga.
Ellen!
Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
You have more?
I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
You're GE, not GD now. GD, have you considered playing Lethal Company?
No, wait.
Oh my god, he got raptured!
Sheriff?
He just got raptured in front of us! Oh my god, he's alive! Yo, let's go! Ooh. This is pretty cool. With the lights flashing on and off. Girl, why is he so strong? Jesus, he's so strong! Get up. Get up, Saga. Come on, girl. Get your flashlight.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Come on, get your flashlight. Gone. Hey, buddy. Hi.
I'll make you pay.
Good try.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Yeah, don't worry, I know. Woo. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
I need to get into the light. Now.
Catch up on what you guys are.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay, hold on. I'll pause because it's at a good angle. You love the company? Yes, play Lethal Company with us. Do you also have Lethal Company, Ace? We do it for the company. What time you guys be on later? It would be after the movie. Probably close to like 9. But last weekend when I played Lethal Company, I started playing at 9 and I played until like 2 in the morning. So we'll see. I'm on break. I don't think I get off until 11 p.m. Might be down to play. Do you have the game? I love Lethal Company. Oh yeah, you got the game too, right, Raging? Hello, Alice and Phallus. Good to see you too. It is going well. How are you? Get off at 9 p.m.? Steph, what's her name? Saga Anderson. You do? And you have it too? Oh, are you guys in the thread in the Discord? Oh, not back. I've played with Thunder Duo, Bread, George, Shrek, and Shrek's friends. And of course, Cal. But you guys are... What thread? The Lethal Company thread. I know you're in the Discord, Raging. Right, here, I'll tag you guys. In the thread. Where I'm like, hey, who wants to play tonight? You're not. Fred. Fred? Ding. How come I can't find you? I could tag Ace in the thread, and then Raging I tagged you and tagged a link to the thread. Hopefully there's that? Yeah. Alright. Safe Haven will restore some of your health if you attack. So should I... Well, I stepped out, so we're heading this way. Get your gun, girl.
Vanished.
Crazy, huh? Where is everyone? End of chapter! Oh my god. Me. I don't have access to the link? Don't. It's within the gaming chat. We might get muted here. Are you a part of the gaming chat? It's just a thread with a gamer gang. Cliffhanger. You recognize her actress? I don't know who the actors are behind all of them. I just know her name. Her character name. Sorry. What this band is. Music is so good. Melody Liver. I think it's really cute that this game is calling Saga a witch. I'm like, hi! Guys, this is such a banger! Saga's your team name? British accent? What is this song? The artist is just Alan Wake. What does that even mean? They just made this song for the game? It's so good. The fuck? Good. We're just gonna sit here and listen. Hi, Bessie Sparks. All original? Dude, this is so good. They should make more music. Will I get DM Theater muted for this? They did not play this at the Game Awards, I believe. But whatever they would have played, I wouldn't be familiar with. Book, Saga, Discovery, and Innovation, plus series, Source of Truth. They played Herald of Darkness. I know that for sure. Because that was by Old Gods of Asgard, because that was their musical performance. Yeah, that song's so good.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Casey, you
the
good?
page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
You saw him, right? He got fucking captured.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Not him. No, he left. Don't forget,
Saga
my
was
favorite
back
part of the
at
Game Awards
Coven
as
Lake.
well.
Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Yeah, he got fucking raptured.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Think so?
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Octave. So, kind of gas? Bond guy? Got fucked up.
I can't get through this.
Going that way? We're not going that way? I guess I need to Steph. Nightingale attacked us.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
There, did Nightingale. Nightingale attacked it. Oh. There we go. A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck is going on here. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Belgium and taken. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. The overlap. What? Here, cult goal. Ritual. What is? I don't have an explanation. How are they doing? What's going on here? Well, the writing. Writing part of ritual. Jim's body / organs carved in writing. Found as a test. Believe it if I hadn't seen it. Need to dig into this. Must be
Nope.
why? His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they?
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
I guess he opens. Oh, someone else does.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Hello,
Sheriff
there's
Baker disappeared.
a dead body right in
Nightingale
front of you
turned into
guys.
some
Why
sort
are
of
you not?
monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
Hello, there's a dead
We'll
body
do what we
here.
can, man.
Are you okay? We heard gunshots, they said, completely ignoring the dead body on the ground.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk.
They're so stupid.
Monsters aren't real.
They're just dumb.
What do you mean? The
I know that they're dumb, but yeah, they're dumb.
They're a fine pair.
Telling me. Hey, do you guys have a map? Place?
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them?
Is that a burger?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Kill the Joe, make some mo. From this week. Coffee in the take the last cup, you batch. That's the rules and control. 3. Not your personal. Officer Hannah Oshinoya to Chet, I had to break it to you. You have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use. Chet Yazzie. Marco's off to be natural. What brand is he? Numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unneeded. From here on out, if you have seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. Reminder. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mug. 3rd Annual Community Outreach Barbecue. Hey gang! The annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us again. The Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the community they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precinct, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit. Community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, eh? Friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor, or you'll be assigned a night shift for anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Funny. They couldn't see the body that slid to the ground when they opened the door? Ah, here's the map. Perfect. Now I have the map.
Hello.
Said hello. What the? Whatever. Where's this little box of?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Oh, I want
We
donuts.
need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
So many people out here just sleeping.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Mayor Setter won't roll
Mayor
over
Setter
on the
won't roll over on the issues.
Setter. Wonder if that's an important person.
I'm gonna take a quick look around.
Sorry.
Meet you back at the car.
No. I'm coming. Funeral home. I just remembering when we would crawl down it when we were running around Bright Falls. Sorry. Here.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Aldrin Lake. Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beat.
I got a dozen donuts. Do you guys have any requests? Get donuts. Share with everyone. Imagine if I could. That'd be so nice.
I need to come clean, Anderson.
About?
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago.
Please?
He was chasing a writer.
Oh yeah, Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books.
Cinnamon
Alex
donuts?
Casey.
You?
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office.
Oh, he wrote
Cold
Alex
Case Casey. Murder Case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job.
It's him.
It's the first thing anyone thinks
It's
of.
just him.
It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail.
10 years ago, bro?
Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books.
Were they?
In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring
God.
Wake back.
Bring him
Their
back?
imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Interesting.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Sun setting. The best
The
one.
writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming.
Heart is the strongest
Impossible
muscle.
things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
Back.
To see the clues. To solve the case.
Hi, D&B. What's up? How you doing? Welcome.
Whoa.
Pretty sunset,
I've been
though.
thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience,
Good to see you.
they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Stop.
Hey,
Hey.
hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
It's the guy from the
Fantastic to meet
TV.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods.
My
He's in
God.
town on important government business.
Oh.
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder.
He's here from the FBC, guys.
How's it going?
That's the Federal Bureau of Control.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am.
Ah!
The Federal Bureau of Control
Ah!
tracks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
Holy
That's
shit.
one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Fuck.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing.
That isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder.
Said that at the same time.
Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe.
God.
Cannot run through a garbage can.
Dude, playing Control, even the little bit that I have before this was so fucking good.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park.
His
There's
hat says all that.
sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all I've got for the moment.
Oh, door's open. He's from the FBC!
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Oh, this says Federal Bureau of Control, guys! Confidential! Ugh. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it, so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigation department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to... If you're reading this, check for tampering. You may want to put more secure metal cases around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it. And Lynch. It all connects. I mean, I know that they're in the same universe, but it's just very exciting to actually see them so early on in the game. I don't know. I didn't know. Like, I knew they were connected.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I realized that they would literally directly reference the games like that. I thought, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know how much it would reference Control. It would be like a vague thing. But
a lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yeah, that's
I
who
don't
got
get the
raptured.
feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them?
Yeah, he like
or
erased.
was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Birds.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Lighting?
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bap! Bap! Often. Forward manuscript page. All units dark, which is song. Board. Army. Solved. Signature. They intend for the body to be discovered or carving? Previous murder. Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Yeah.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Love a good video. Funny how much technology has progressed. I think of like, you know, in other games when they would have like stealth and stuff like that and have to some type of like mode to like sense it. Kind of weird. Look. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moved away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. Guess that's fair. She wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls. Sunday. No, told her. Said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. Snuck out last night then. Big house by the lake. Watching. I always. Instead of just sitting around, like I always do, through that. Anyway, weird. Gone down there. Find out what. Go back there tomorrow with better gear. Bet I can find a way inside the building. Photos. It's gonna be epic. This is written by a girl. Bills! Oh, I don't know.
There's another lunchbox.
I know things get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Wow. Alan! God eyes. Add anything. Continue following those footsteps. Follow them. Alright. Have we found Alan yet? No, we've seen him mentally. He doesn't know who he is. He's been referenced.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Camping do's and don'ts. It's the red box. The first game. Finders. Find Palestine. Lunch boxes. Cauldron Lake. Lots of rain, lots of flooding. The note inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake. What the hell are these? Lake. Oh. Footprints weren't here before. Nightingale came this way. On the right trail. We'll have profiling. Profiling the Nightingale?
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Hi, Benora! Hi, Tariq!
It was a threshold.
Yes.
This place and the dark place.
Go through the tree!
You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Yes. How goes the adventure? I'm really enjoying this game so far. Very fun. It's wearing for your flooded? No. Who needs a light? Oh, I do kind of want
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Touch it. Toggle flashlight boom. Wow!
Like burn the dark stuff away.
Dude, the flashlight
it was covering another page.
Is so powerful.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
Yeah.
The witch's hut. Okay.
I was there.
I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Glad to hear it. Hopefully less or more funny than Alan Wake 1. It's what I thought Alan Wake 1 was supposed to be. So, you know, Alan Wake 1 was like a pleasant surprise, and now it's like actually a darker more sinister tone. So, hi Dojingo! What's that?
This is the witch's hut.
Also, having played Control makes this game like...
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods.
Oh.
Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Yo, be careful.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Okay. Steph's house. It is! How'd you know? Like it's fine.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Okay. Well, I go back this way. Will there be one here?
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Cabin in the Woods. Also a great movie. Yeah, I know that. Speed. Go. Stop. Nice. Break room. Coffee thermos. It's a coffee thermos! Manual save. 11 games, there's always exactly what you need, not too far away. Yeah. Dude, look at that imagery.
Another page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror.
Woohoo!
Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I see. Saga opens the cauldron like overlap. Fuck yeah, dude. IRL, you'd be like, well, gotta go to Home Depot. Yeah, right? There we go, girl. Guns loaded. Alive. They light. Leave the witch's cauldron behind. Okay. You have the heart? Oh, shall we interpret the page's meaning? So, that here.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
You need the heart to push it through the sign. Right? Right? The heart.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga.
Fine. Heart. Trust. Which in the sign? Doesn't do anything. Sign. Do I need the heart? Like the heart, board. Oh.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Oh. 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 So much stuff all of a sudden. This.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Yes. The ritual. What is the ritual? The heart. Heart.
Nah. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Yes.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Profile someone. Nightingale, where's your heart?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
Tell me where it is.
Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots.
Dark spots?
Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
The heart! Where is
Nightingale's
it?
heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
I just had to analyze the shit out of things in my head
Casey,
before I could progress.
I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods.
Oh man, he's lost.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. Find my way back, don't you worry about it.
I like Alex Casey. What a fucking edgelord. Best place to keep a heart? I can think of a couple better places. Their freeze is not terrible. This is not the convenience store. I am past it. Right. Back the fuck off, dude. Darkness foiled. He takes hella shots to die.
A monster. Like Nightingale.
Body looks so ripped apart. Your skin looks flayed. Thanks.
The solution has to be in here.
I regain health if I stand in the light, like in Alan Wake. Where's my health even? Excuse me. Thanks, y'all. How is everyone? I'm good. Allergic to blade skin, I suppose. My hair is giving you a Matrix vibe? In what way? That's Steph, not how you enter a party? Girl. That did not surprise me the least bit for whatever reason. I feel like that was supposed to be a little bit more terrifying than it was. I read that. Office pass. Oh, here it is. Go.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Wave crashed. Mars. Gone crazy with the Steam sale.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch.
Ew.
Makes total sense.
Have it. Now we can shove it through the... Saga. Group bigger! Oh my god, my inventory! Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Watch out, Shadow Monsters. We have a veteran running around and she has a flashlight with AAA batteries. So true. You know, go crazy during a Steam sale. Did you fail? I don't buy games anymore. I just... I might play new. Get update. Caution. Five. Ah. On 7, 5. Oh. Seven, 4, 5. Are those lotto ticket numbers? Played Coffee Talk, looks very chill. Coffee Talk is great. I played the first one. I have not played the second one. Nice. Red line. I'm in a badass way, like I'm here to drink Estus and kick some ass, and I'm all out of Estus. Got encrypted the Necrodancer, Days the Diver, Coffee Talk, Hi-Fi Russian. Yeah. They're all cross crossed out, so I don't think it's any of those. Fortuna. Zero 555. Fortune teller. Lotto. Up to where to be?
I don't think this is relevant.
Oh.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Okay. 705. Oh, I see. 705, 730, 770, 739. Thank you. Thanks for hanging, Lenora. Bring it. Love a good show. Quick slip. Back. Trauma pad. Oh, I need those. Okay. Ah, it's 7.
Casey, there are cultists in the area.
I need to
They're
call
taken, like Nightingale.
This game is fun
Watch
so
yourself
far.
out there.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay.
Ending early.
Okay.
I've been streaming for 3
I'm en route to Witch's
hours.
Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
All right. Oh, it says auto saves. I'll run to. But... Right. I need to hop off because in like 15 minutes I'm going to put the movie up. There's a Steph time. I love the company. But we will watch Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Rings. I keep saying the wrong thing. Start over. I'm hopping off because you're doing movie night in the Discord. We are watching The Hobbit: Battle of Five Armies. After we watch The Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings, what do we play with the company? This is just straight water. That. I don't need it. I want it. Gotcha. I won't be able to watch, unfortunately. What are we watching? Yes. I have events for them. Double check. I have all the events set up. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. You're so excited for The Hobbit? I'm not heading in the right direction. Now, that's the witch's hut. That's where we go. When I get there from here. Steph, your mic can't hear you too well. Yeah, for some reason it seems like, I don't know, my microphone is not reduced in its sensitivity for whatever reason. So okay. I like those movies. Nice. Would Steph work as an FBI agent in real life? Nah. Oh, yes. They... Manuals. Overwrite. There we go. Alrighty. Yippee! We did it, guys! We started playing Alan Wake! It was so good! I'm excited to see what else we do. So, Alan Wake 2 will continue with our Saturday game. I believe my calendar is no longer relevant for the new year. Wow. So I'll see how things are. On Monday, I have some plans with friends, so depending on how things are, because they're my #1 priority, I'm probably streaming some Danganronpa at some point on Monday. It might be at a weird time. I'll let you guys know. And then Thursday, we will play Final Fantasy VI. Start that. Who knows how far I'll get? We'll see. And then Friday we'll play Control, and then Saturday will be more Alan Wake. I will be playing Alan Wake earlier on Saturdays, and then we also have our D&D one-shot that'll be happening. I will draw the winners at some point and let you guys know. But yeah. Thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. This was my last stream of 2023, which is, like, crazy. But thank you so much for yet another wonderful year of streaming. It's been a ton of fun. I don't know. It's always weird to me to, like, wrap things up on, like, a yearly notice in a way, because time isn't real, and I'm gonna be streaming the next couple of days like I have been any other week. But this segment of the last 365 days was pretty slendiferous, so thanks for being there and for hanging out with me. I look forward to whatever sort of shenanigans we'll be getting into next year. Hopefully I will do for YouTube stuff. We'll see. Thanks all. Have a wonderful New Year's celebration, whether you are going out and doing something or staying home. Stay safe. You never know what crazy, wacky things can happen. I'll be in the Discord around. You know, let's play some company. Let's hang out, and I'll see everyone from tonight shortly. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. See you again next time.